Now that you understand what the shadow is, it's time to grasp how it impacts your life in a much more direct way than you might imagine, especially in your emotions and decisions. The shadow is not an abstract concept. It acts every day, shaping feelings, impulses, and choices. Jung explained that, as long as we do not make the unconscious conscious, it will continue to direct our life, and we will call it fate. This is the key to understanding why so many emotions seem to escape your control. You see, from a very early age, you were taught to repress certain feelings: anger, envy, fear, selfishness. You learned to hide impulses considered socially unacceptable. But what is repressed does not disappear. It remains alive, charged with emotional energy, acting autonomously through the shadow. When you feel an anxiety you cannot explain, you are often dealing with unrecognized shadow content. Similarly, disproportionate outbursts of anger, deep sadness without apparent cause, constant guilt, all of these are signs that the shadow is in control. In Psychology of the Unconscious, Jung warned, repressed contents do not cease to exist. They become autonomous forces that can invade and dominate consciousness at any moment. This explains why many emotional reactions seem to happen automatically. They are responses from unconscious complexes, fragments of the psyche that act under the command of the shadow. The decisions you make are also deeply influenced by this process. Repeating toxic patterns in relationships, sabotaging professional opportunities, adopting self-deprecating attitudes, all of this is fueled by shadow content that you have not integrated. As long as you believe you are in total control of your emotions and choices without first facing your shadow, you will be living an illusion. Your shadow does not disappear just because you ignore or rationalize your emotions. On the contrary, it strengthens in the darkness. But the good news is that there is a way out of this cycle, and it begins with awareness. Identifying the patterns of the shadow is the first step to regaining emotional control and truly becoming a resilient and whole person.